Hello, this is Nikki from Nikki's Crafting Corner. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take you along to the end of my nautical journals. Summer's over here. It's hot and we have a late summer, but I want to close the chapter of nautical journals today, and I want to take you along what I do now. So let's see how far I have gone. This is my basket with all the nautical things. This is my project box, and yeah, I want to share with you what I will do now. So these are the 3 journals I have worked in, as you can see. So this one hasn't a closure yet, but I am sure I will continue working in them now and again, and from time to time. And yeah, but I want to put these away, and I want to share with you what I want to do next. So let's see what else is in my basket. These are some small journals I have started. This is an old children's book, and I have started to collect papers for the signatures, and I have worked a bit in these journals. But as summer is over, or nearly over, I want to put these away and continue working in them when I'm in the mood for summer again. So let's put these aside. Let's see, what else do we have? These are the ephemera I have created with watercolor and stamps, and I have sewed around the edges. These are my old index cards. I have a video where I show you how I did these. So I have some blanks that are not stamped somewhere, and I have made some tickets with pieces of an old file folder. So I will put these out and put these in my box with self-made tickets. This is my box. So here are some tickets I have made, just stamped on pieces of file folder or random pieces of book page edges. So let's put these into this box. These are some nautical pieces. I will leave them in here, but I have seen other tickets, so let's put these in here. So these are so versatile, I can use them in every journal, so that's why I want to put these in here. This is not nautical as well, so I want to put these self-made pieces, oh this is pretty, aside too. This is something I have done with some color samplers from the paint shop. So I think this is kind of nautical one. This is more versatile. I can use this in a travel journal or for something else. So new adventures, yeah, I will leave these in my nautical box, I think, with this kind of folder. These can go into my ticket box. This is another piece. These are some lighthouses, tickets. These are some paint samplers as well, and I will use these in other journals. I have backed them with some packaging paper. Here I have used a sticker, so I will put these aside for some some botanical journals. Let's see, what else can I take out of my little pouch here. I have stamped some text. I can use these. I will put these into my ticket box because these are kind of small tickets. There's another one. Okay, let's see. There's another ticket that goes into my box, and here are some more tickets. Oh, very small ones. Sorry for reaching. Tickets, tickets, tickets. Some stamped images, some numbers, some letters. I'm sorry. These are botanicals, so I will put these aside too. Okay. Another botanical piece, very pretty. This is kind of botanical too. I've backed this piece with a packaging. So let's see. Tickets. Okay, I think that's it. So, oh, here are some botanicals. Yeah. And I think the rest is nautical stuff, so this can stay in this pouch and I can use these things next year, next summer, or whenever I'm in the mood for nautical journals. Okay, so this can go onto my pile of nautical things. So let's see what else. This is from a book about insects, and I just have ripped out the page and thought I could use this as a belly band or even as a long pocket, side pocket in a nature journal. So this will go in here. This I have found in a vintage book. It's a kind of bookmark, and I really love this. It's a sturdy cardstock and a pretty image. Yeah, and as you can see, it's very aged. So let's see. These are from the Book of Insects too. I have just taken out some images I liked and made some very simple double pockets to glue into a journal, and then I have a top loading pocket here and a pocket here. So I think these are all from this Book of Insects. Yeah, these can go onto this pile. A paper bag, another pretty piece of paper. I have made this kind of pocket with this fabric flap for my nautical journal, so this will go onto the pile of nautical things. This has a nautical feel for me too, so I will put this aside with my nautical stuff. This is from a library. This was at the back of a book, and I will put this to my botanical pile. This is just a piece of masterboard I have done, very thin masterboard with book pages, and this can stay here. This is from a nautical or summer holiday 12 by 12 pad. Here are some fish. I have made these at work in my kindergarten. I have folded these from, I think it was 6 by 6 paper, some origami paper, together with the kids, like this, and then we have just glued a button down for the eye of this pretty fish. So this will go onto my nautical pile as well. These are my self-made stickers. I have a video where I show you how to do these as well, so I will link these videos down below for you. Let's see what else is in here. I think I've got some images. Oh, this is a botanical. I have made a seed package out of a book page. This is from a book page too. Just an envelope, and I thought the blue and the kind of nature colors could go into a nautical journal, but I haven't used this, so this will go onto my pile for nature journals. A pretty printed label. This is from a National Geographic, I think. This was a freebie, I think, from Caroline's Craft Tree, but I'm not sure. Pretty piece of fabric. Another pretty image from a book. So let's see. The map will stay in my nautical box. These are some nautical papers too. Oh, this is a very pretty bookmark from 1998. Very, very pretty. This is a book cover. I think these are 2 book covers. Yeah. This was a series I got in our free library, and I really loved the stories, juicy love stories, and I liked the covers. Here I have painted some book pages with watercolors, so these can go into my botanical box. I want to leave this fabric in my nautical pile. Here are some small pieces of masterboard. A masterboard I have painted with watercolors and stamped on, so I will put these into my box of tickets. Another piece of this nautical paper pad. The tassels I have cut from the first nautical book, and I will keep these. I don't know where yet. I think I will put these into my bag with lace and stuff. So I will put these aside. Here are some dangles, nautical dangles. These will go for sure on the pile with nautical things. Other small pieces here. These can go into my box, pieces from the masterboard. Another tassel thing. This is from a vintage lace, and I thought this has a kind of net look to it, so I wanted to use this in my nautical journals, and I will keep this in my nautical pile. This is a paper strip from one of these book pages. So let's see, an image from a magazine with a kind of pretty coast, so this will go onto the nautical pile. Here are some more of these pretty envelopes. I can keep them here in my botanical pile. And here are some fussy cuts and random things, botanical, nautical, labels, pretty pictures. Mainly it's nautical, so I want to put out the things I can use in other journals, and then this can, all the things can stay in this envelope. These are some images from the graphics fairy and other freebies, mainly graphics fairy. This is from Adolphe Millot, and I have printed this in a smaller size to create some ephemera to put into pockets. So mainly nautical stuff. Okay, so this box will be my nautical box. All the things I have collected for sea related or ocean related journals will stay in here, and then I can put the box away for an occasion when I'm in the mood for creating nautical things. So let me put this away, and then I wanted to show you the 3 journals we have worked on together. So let me just clear my desk a little bit, and then we can start with this journal. Okay, let's see. So the cover is from fabric samples. I have just sewed them onto some Amazon packaging bag. I love the feel of these kinds of covers and the crinkling sound they make. And yeah, I loved the colors and these pretty patterns. They are embroidered and have a really nice feel to them. They give a nice texture. So this cover is kind of naked at the moment. I don't know if I want to do more to this cover later, but this will stay as it is for now. So when you open this up, I have created a side-loading pocket in the front. I've just made a flap and then sewed this on. I sewed all around my cover to secure the fabric and avoid some fraying. And the back just flaps over, and then I think I will make an eyelet in here and then have a nice ribbon or piece of fabric to close this journal up. So let's open this and have a look. In this front pocket I have just put some small cards I have kind of collaged on them. I was inspired by Rachel from Roxy's Creation, and I have a video where I show you how I did these. These are my old Jazz Dance index cards, and yeah, I really like these, and I've put these into this journal because I want to use them in my nautical journals, so I keep them here. This is a journal where I have ripped all the edges of my pages. So I've got 3 signatures in here, as you can see. Can you see that? And I have ripped all the pages by hand. Just did this and ripped the pages. Okay, this is from a magazine. It's near my hometown, and I thought it's a very pretty image. On the back of this piece of magazine page I have collaged with some book page edges and a washi tape, and I have left this pretty gravestone because it has a ship and it's very, very pretty. This is the page climber we did together. I will link the video below where I show you how I did these. These are a lot of fun, very, very pretty, and I have put a vintage image in here from a book about the German Marine. So this is a coffee dyed paper, this is a map. I have just made a top loading double pocket here, very simple. I can do things and embellish these further on. This is some packaging paper tape, another coffee dyed page. This is another book page, and I have made a pocket out of one of my index card collaged pieces, and these are some tags from these collaged index cards. I have just stapled some fabric on top, and this is a side loading pocket like this. Here I have taped down as a flap a package. This was, I don't know what was in it, some kind of craft stuff, I don't know. I have covered the text of this page with some pieces of pretty paper and paper tape, packaging tape, and I have put some collectible cards in this glassine bag. These are, oh, I don't know, we collected these some years ago. You got these from a supermarket for, I think, a package for every 10 euros you spent there. So I have a whole box of these. Let me show you the box. This is my box with these collectible cards. Very, very pretty. Sometimes they are a bit ugly, but yeah, a lot of fish and sea stars and so on. And I even kept these back sides where you put, these are stickers, and I kept these back sides because I really liked the images and the colors and the font and the big numbers. So, and yeah, I want to use these as ephemera in some pockets. So these are in this pretty little bag. This is from a grocery store. This is an index page. We made this pocket together in one of my videos about how to cover text pages in your journals. And I have just put a dictionary page and a pretty page from a paper pad in here. So as you can see, I have a lot of space where I can do some journaling or embellishing. This was from a coloring book. I have made these colored pages with watercolors. This is an old calendar page that flips out like this. And I really love the colors. It's such a pretty image. This is the back side from the coloring page. Coffee dyed paper, and here I have made a pocket and a flip out. I have made a belly band with a piece of book page. This was one of my glue pages, and I have just folded it in to create a belly band and this small pocket on top, and I have covered the staples with some pretty tape, and the same tape is on this index page. This is the other half of the grocery bag. I have a top loading pocket here, and a side-loading pocket here. And I can embellish this, but I really love the image. It has a kind of vintage or retro feel to it. I have covered this text page with the paper packaging tape. It's this one, let me show you. This tape, and it's paper, so this is really nice to work with, and I love the color. Okay, the back side I have cut an envelope in half and glued it down to have a side-loading pocket here. So let's speed up this a little bit. As you can see, there are a lot of images from magazines. This is in our area here, a pretty door and a pretty thatched house. This is watercolored images from a magazine, another grocery bag. So as you can see, I can work a lot in this book. Another calendar page. I think it's the other half of the one I've showed you before, perhaps, I don't know. In the middle. And let me come to the third signature, the same kind of papers in here. From the magazine, a pretty image from our area, ripped pages, page edges, the grocery bag, index pages, and let me see if I have done, oh yeah, this is another calendar page. Oh, this is the top from the one in the second signature that goes down here. I have just ripped the page in half. Very pretty. This is from the British Isles, I don't know where, but very pretty. Okay, so this is this journal, another side-loading pocket from the index cards here. So there's a lot I can do in this next year perhaps, or whenever I'm in the mood for nautical stuff. So this was this one, and then I have this one. Let me quickly go through this one. This is the fabric pocket in the front, 2 pockets here. This was from a tie. This is another page climber, really, really pretty. I love these. And I love the colors. So some self-made and colored coffee dyed paper. This is watercolored paper, packaging paper, pockets here, maps, another pocket here. And I have a video or more videos where I show you all the things that are in this book. So I really love this paper, and I have some page spreads from calendar pages in here as well. So school book paper with coffee dye, coloring watercolors. This is from a map. This is wallpaper sample. Very pretty image with stones, like a stone wall. So let's see. The second signature. This has 3 signatures as well. Let me see. Yeah, 3 signatures, as you can see here. I'm sorry, I haven't told you what the cover is. So this is this was a tablecloth. And this had some tassels here down here as well, and this is where I cut all these tassels from. And this is some vintage tablecloth, table runner. Okay. Okay, and this is from Amazon packaging paper as well, and I've lined this one with another pretty fabric. So a pocket here in the back, and lots of fun things in here already. So I will list down the playlist with my nautical series so you can see what I did more closely. So corner pocket here, pretty wallpaper. This has a really nice texture to it. This looks like cobblestones or very big sand pieces. Okay, so let's go to some interesting pages. This is a pocket on this transparent paper, a really nice crinkle. Another page climber as a belly band. This is another calendar page, just a flip and a pretty image underneath. So a lot of pretty papers, and this is very inspirational to me. I like all these kinds of images and colors, and I love the ocean and the sea, and yeah, packaging paper. This is a map. There's a pocket here. And a pocket here. And this just wraps around this page. Another piece of paper with watercolor on it, coffee dyed graph paper. This is the other half of the map. I think it's from Greece. And a little notepad with all kinds of things on it. This one is stapled onto this page. The other half of the pretty calendar page. And this is a tuck spot. Okay, so this was this. I think this is my favorite journal. And then I worked on this one. This has 3 signatures as well, and I tried to use some buttons on the string of my spine. This is the first time I have done this, and I'm really happy with this. So I think that's kind of cool. I have a front pocket on this one, and I have put some a pouch, an envelope, and some other pretty things I can use in this journal. Some images, one of my self-made sketches that can be glued on as a pocket. So lots of interesting stuff in this one too. This, as you can see, is an Amazon bag as well. I have just sewn this fabric samples onto it. Another page climber and a very pretty image, and there's another lighthouse image on this page. Okay, and the papers are mainly the same papers I have used in the other journals because I just like them, and I loved the combination of these kinds of papers in the nautical journals. So I have looked for matching colors, blues and whites and red and whites, and images that are ocean related. And oops, this is the middle page spread. This is from Connemara, and yeah, I've just collected all the things that I love and have tried to make this as interesting as possible. So this is a very, very pretty piece, I have a video on this one too. Really lovely flip-flop belly band and a self-made pocket here. I can use this one and glue this on a page later on. So I love to stuff my journals with things I can use in my journals, and I love to keep them roughly decorated when I put them away, and then I love to come back later and do some journaling in these journals, or create more embellishments and things like that. I really love these pockets. These are in the series where I show you what I do with text pages and my signatures as well, with some feathers here. These are my self-made index card ephemera. I really love these. Yeah, so the same here. Calendar page, index page, and the index from the atlas, a bookmark from the coloring book, more dyed pages, maps, coloring book pages, and yeah, this is the third signature. It's mainly the same, so I don't know if I have done anything in this one. Yeah, I have a flip up here and a pocket with a little notebook in here. Yeah, and this just invites to doodle or paint a little bit or draw something. So yeah, I really love that. Okay, and this is another magazine paper. Fun little tuck spot here. And this is the page spread in the middle. Really pretty colors. Coloring book index paper. This is coffee dyed paper. A magazine page from my area here at the North Sea. Packaging paper. Atlas index paper. Coffee dyed paper. The map. More coffee dyed paper. And the back side of this magazine. And this journal has a side loading pocket here in the back and not this flip around. So this is number 3. I hope this wasn't too boring for you. So this is the end of my nautical series 2023 for now, and then I can go on and do something new. So then see you in my next video. Bye!